What is up, YouTube? Mortar Ranch here. Now today I'm going to show you another thing that we specialize in, which happens to be flat screen TV repairs. So if your flat screen has a busted up screen like this, I'm going to show you how we here at Mortar Ranch take these apart and fix them up good as new. Okay, so we got our TV out here. It's ready for repairs. It is in the Mortar workshop out here. So first step has already begun. As you can see, hopefully you can tell, it is raining a little bit out here, and that is actually great for fixing TVs, because what happens usually is when your screen looks like that, it's not because it's been dropped or anything. There's some dirt or dust in it. That's all it is. You need to let it soak in the rain and let that dirt get washed out. So we're going to go ahead and do that and make sure it gets all good and clean. After it's got a good rinsing, what you want to do is try to pop the screen off to make sure that all the dirt is out. So we got to inspect and make sure the rain did what it was supposed to do. So to remove the screen, we got to make sure we get rid of the screws that are in each of these four corners. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so as you can see and probably hear, the rain is still working very hard to make sure that dirt is washed out, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next step. And here at Mortar Ranch, we're all about efficiency and getting your TVs fixed as fast as possible. So why use a screwdriver to take off the screws out of those four corners when you have a big box of double-aught buckshot? It's a lot faster, so let's go ahead and try that out. Now, Mortar Ranch does not recommend doing this at home, but the safety precautions we take here, make sure I got my eye protection on and my ear protection, of course. You never know what TV parts may come flying back. Gonna go ahead and open that TV up to make sure we got all the dirt out. Well, it definitely appears we have a nicely made TV, because this front cover doesn't want to come off quite yet, but that's probably my fault. I kind of missed the corners on those two, so no worries, we can try again. You can see how big those buckshot pellets are, just for some size comparison. Oh, hear that, guys? Sounds like we got a little bit of dirt trapped in there still, so we definitely need to get that taken apart. Looking at the back side, not quite ready to open up, so let's try some more. TV didn't want to open up quite yet, so we're going to give it another round and see what happens. And I guess we should, make sure that that screen is in spec still, so I'll go ahead and fire around at the middle. Alrighty, so got the corners a little bit more disassembled. Made sure that screen was still in spec by testing out the middle. Looks like our screen is actually out of spec, and it's, again, more than likely because the dirt has nothing to do with anything else. Let's look at the back side. Feels like this cover may almost want to come off for us, but just not quite there yet. Now, where buckshot is great for getting apart the big parts of the TV, what you really want to do to get all the little nooks and crannies is use some birdshot. It's a lot smaller BBs, and it'll get into the tight spaces a lot better than the big buckshot pellets will. So we're going to go ahead and switch to some birdshot. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got now. The screen is a lot more open now, so we can definitely try to get some of the dirt and debris that is still stuck in there. And the rain is still continuing to pour for us, so it's doing a good job of washing everything out. I'm sure this TV is going to be as good as new in no time. Oh yeah, look at all that. Got all that gunk out of the back of the TV. We got a, look at that, the wad from the shotgun shell is going straight through. Things are working great here. This is going to be done in no time. We're looking pretty good. So I'm just waiting for the rain to continue to do its job, and in the meantime I decided some of this real cheap Tula ammo is probably going to be our next tool to get this TV a little bit more opened up. Tula ammo being used to open up the rest of this TV, so let's go ahead and find out if that does the trick for us. And I can't believe I forgot one of my really important tools. I guess since it's always on me, I just kind of forget that it's there, but I actually have my 9mm out here. Duh, that'll do the trick. Finished product, we definitely got all the dirt out from behind that screen. Let's look at the back. And this TV had a problem with overheating, I guess. That's what the customer told me, and I added some extra ventilation for him in the back, so should do the trick now. I think it's going to be working good as new. Well, that's pretty much it for this TV repair. If you have any ideas of how you want to see me finish this TV off, please leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any future content. And as always, guys, have a good one. I'm going to try to get out of here so I don't make them panic too much. I don't want to separate them or make any of them get tangled up in that hog wire.